Here's my top 5 exercise for carpal tunnel syndrome. And typically, the jobs are related to carpal tunnel is typically like any office work and also hairstylists do any kind of braid or twist. Typically, the symptoms, it's not limited to this though, just these symptoms now. Typically, numbness, tingling, inflammation in the hands and arms are typically some of the symptoms. Now, I'm not a doctor, so if you do have something wrong with you, go get medical advice and clearance first before you try any of these exercises. So, top 5 exercises, we're going to demonstrate static, dynamic, and modification. So we'll go with Tyler first, do the static. Oh, face that with this. So static is basically hold. You want to hold it for 30 to 60 seconds, and you want to do anywhere from 1 to 3 reps. So dynamic, she'll demonstrate the dynamic. Basically, that's the dynamic. Put your hands together, and you want to do dynamic 15 to 25 reps. You can do 1 to 3 sets. Now, if it's too painful to do it that way, the modified version is this. And you turn your wrist until you're able to where it's not painful. So keep going and then go back. The ultimate goal is to get it to like how D and Tyler, where you can go like this and do it. But if it hurts, twist it, angle it out until you're able to go back and it doesn't hurt. So that's exercise number 1. So exercise number 2 will be ball circles. Here you go. D, you want the black or orange? Orange. So Tyler will demonstrate. Now this is not a static, so we'll demonstrate dynamic. So one's going to be clockwise, and the other one will be counterclockwise. You want to do 15 to 25 reps, so each circle counts as a rep, 1 to 3 sets. So see how Tyler's going clockwise, and D gonna go counterclockwise. So you want that full rotation of the ball. But what makes it a little challenging is because you gotta grip the ball. So again, one's clockwise, one's counterclockwise. You wanna hold it out. The modified version of these two, if you can't hold any weight, is just basically turn your wrist clockwise, counterclockwise. Remember, each revolution counts as 1 rep, 15 to 25 reps, 1 to 3 sets. So each direction. So that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is hold and squeeze the ball. So Tyler gonna demonstrate and lift his wrist up as high as he can. That's the static. So you wanna hold it 30 to 60 seconds. And the ball, use whatever weight you can handle. So that's an 8-pound ball. So you can go anywhere from 1 to 6 or 8-pound ball. Just depends on how strong your wrist and your grip is. So that was the static. D's gonna demonstrate the dynamic. So you're getting that flex in your wrist. But not only you getting the flex, you're squeezing the ball. So that's the dynamic. Again, 15 to 25 reps, 1 to 3 sets. If you can't do any of those, you can just use your regular body weight in your hand, just go up. That's your static. If you need a little bit more pressure, you can grab your fingers and pull it back. And then the dynamic is this. Just pull it back for dynamics. So if you can't hold the ball, then you can just use your body weight. So that's exercise number 3. Exercise number 4 is the reverse ball squeeze. So y'all both turn around. That's your static. He's squeezing the ball and holding it. You see the wrist is going up. So he want to hold that for 30 to 60 seconds, 1 to 3 reps. So D would demonstrate the dynamic. See that flexion? Drop it all the way down. She got to squeeze the ball and hold it long enough so the ball don't fall out of her hand. Again, you can use anywhere from 1 to 8 pounds depending on your strength of your wrist and your grip. So the modified version, you can use your body weight. So at 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds too heavy, just use your body weight and just stand here and flex your elbow, flex your wrist, it's easier if you want to do it this way. So you can go this way and pull it forward and hold it. That's your static, your dynamic. Pull it back. If you really have lack of mobility, you want to actually use your hand to force it to go back a little bit more. Now, you don't want to go too far back where it's painful, but just enough where if you feel sharp pain, then stop. So only go back as far as you can, it's not painful. So if this is as far as you can go back, just work with that until it gets stronger. And then the last and final exercise, number 5, is the rubber band stretch. So Tyler's going to demonstrate the you got longer fingers, switch up. So he's going to demonstrate the static. Do it upside down so they can see it. So you want to open your fingers all the way up. So he's demonstrating the static, 30 to 60 seconds, 1 to 3 reps. 1 to 3 sets. And then D, open and close. That's your dynamic. And you can use a rubber band depending, again, how strong your fingers are. You can use multiple bands to make it harder, or you just get a stronger rubber band. So these are hair ties, so they don't have to be super complicated. So if you can't do those are too complicated, basically just do like a clock. Open and close your fingers like this. So that's just your body weight. That's the dynamic, that's the modified version. So it doesn't matter if you're holding it down, up, as long as you get that in. Squeeze, open, squeeze, open. When you flare it out, open all the way. Squeeze, open. So that's it. Thank you.